Did you catch the Super Cup?
Came here to take over the game. Yeah. Still. Ain't know what's going on. Yeah. It's still politics as usual. Life looking beautiful. Talking real heavy. More heavy than the usual. Shook the whole world up. That type of motion new to you. To us, it's a throwback. Losing, we don't know that. Only give them our facts. That's exactly what y'all let. Always show the people love, so they show us love back. Yeah. And Ben Worthy like 42 on the
GGG, once again it's on. We are back. Y'all thought y'all was going to cancel us and end us, but we returned. Adam, he lost 15 pounds, but he's back.
I feel amazing.
We are. I need to get that. Get back in some of my old clothes. We are the Politics Judo podcast, covering everything NBA related and some sneaker talk. I am the Grove, that's Rashad Grove. Glad to be with you tonight. That is Adam Carter. Follow him at Mr. A Carter 13. Follow us at Politics Usual Talk. Thank you for your support. Make sure you'll be subscribing. We got to get these numbers up, and so we can start monetizing, so we can have ads selling Amazon stuff. That's when y'all know we made it. When you say hit this link in my bio, that is my dream to say that. Hit the link in our bio. But what's going on, Mr. Carter?
Listen, Jack, I'm back from the dead. I was dead the last 2 weeks, Jack. So I'm just happy to be here with you, brother. Here to be with you. Lost 15 pounds, trying to keep it off.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna need to get that. I'm definitely gonna need to get, because going in the gym ain't working.
Hey, listen, this thing that's going around is nasty, Jack. It's gotten a whole bunch of people at my job, man. I'm just happy to finally be recovering. So this week I am back from the dead.
We were getting the bits and pieces of it, not as major as you. We got a little bit over here, but man, glad you're doing better, man. Glad you're doing better. Listen,
yes, sir.
A lot has been going on. The Super Cup done went down, but before we get there, man, I see you got some hot kicks in the back.
Yes, Jack. Sneaks of the week, Jack. Let's jump right in, Jack. So these are a very overplayed shoe, very overhyped shoe, but a classic nonetheless. So this week for the Sneaks of the week, I had to go with the most recent release of the Cement Jordan 3s.
All in our pockets.
Just so iconic. Just had to get a fresh pair. My twins played in the last pair. They totally disrespected them. Didn't even care about them.
Oh, Lord.
Didn't care about them.
Oh, man.
At that age where my sons are wearing my sneakers, Jack. It's a rough stage in life. Pray for
oh, man.
That's
a rough one.
What you got this week, Jack?
Those cements, man, they looking. I still didn't get mine. I still see them out there. Camille wants them for her Christmas. I got to get them for her. But I've been tracking them every day. As a Jordan, the Jordan brand is all in our pockets the last quarter, and they really gonna be in it next year. Oh, it's gonna be wow. Listen,
November was a rough month for me. November was rough.
Oh yeah, to be like 4 pairs this month.
Oh my God.
Yo, here's what's funny. I was just calling my Jordan brand connect, like, yo, what I got to do to get on y'all list? I'm getting there. I ain't never get sitting under them yet.
You just slid that in your Jordan brand.
No, listen,
throw that in there.
I'm trying. They ain't sent me no J's yet. I got everybody but them. Y'all if I get some J's, I'm in there.
As long as they don't send you like the Westbrooks or like the CP3,
the Tatums.
Those are not the ones he wants.
The Tatums.
We don't want the
Zion Williamses. I saw he dropped some kicks today. I had to cut it outside.
They probably look like cheesesteaks.
The air wheelchairs. I said they look like cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks and some gumbo.
All Zion sneakers look like foods. Beignets.
Oh my God! Shaq would tell him, "Man up, get some icy hot." Hey, man.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but I pulled out these today. I got these. These are some rivalries I got from my man Shake. He owns the Adidas store in Milwaukee for 414 day. Got 414 on it. That's the Milwaukee zip code, and I really like these. And I'm trying to get him to send me some more sneakers too. So I told him I'm gonna share these and tag him when the episode is over. But I wore these in honor of the Milwaukee Bucks, who put a smackdown Oh my boy.
My
I
Adidas.
didn't see that coming at all. Yo, I was stunned. I thought they could win the game, but it was a beatdown.
Yeah,
And
Jack.
and I think the Bucks looked like what I thought they was gonna look like last year.
Yeah, so let's jump right in with that,
Yes,
Jack.
sir.
So, like you said, the in honor of the Bucks winning the Super Cup, Adam Silver. If you use it, we need a check.
Ooh,
We
yeah,
need
but
a
yes
check.
we do.
The
Yes we
Super
do.
Cup, Super Cup. But the Bucks pulled that thing off, Jack, and Giannis was the MVP. Um, they won 97-81. Shea was very cold.
Ooh, I had to
Wasn't
hear
quite
that one.
the
Yo, he was very cold.
very cold. Shea wasn't quite the Shea that we were looking for in the Super Cup, Jack, but entertaining nonetheless. What
Yeah,
did you
man.
think of the Super Cup this year?
What's his name? Isaiah Hartenstein. He's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I said they're
great
gonna be
pickup.
good. I was arguing as he always trolls me. I don't know if he watches. Dante Carter.
I
think
saw that. I saw that.
he
You said, did
dedicates
Chet
his
play?
life. He dedicates his life to finding anything I say that he disagree with. So you're not getting a shout out. Just out of the blue. I forgot he's one of the very few OKC fans from out of the Oklahoma. And you don't see them too often. But
Right.
I was like, dog, Chris Middleton ain't play.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. But what I will say though is Chet does make the difference on that team. They could have easily won that Super Cup without Chet, but I definitely think that Chet would have made the world of difference. And if some of those shots were falling, that changes the thing. So it's not necessarily all because Chet was there.
But here's what I think. We are looking at the 2020 Giannis. He got that look in his eye like when he went up against the Suns. He is playing, notice no threes, playing with force.
Yeah.
And him and Dame look like they've been working out the pick and roll. Doc off the hot seat. He's on the cold seat now. Got him rocking and rolling, man. And they got that young bull out there. His name is Jones, got an afro. Man, he plays serious defense. That was their perimeter thing. Dame ain't going to play too much D. But
right.
They got the pieces. They're looking like when I picked them to go all the way last year, is what they're doing now is what I thought they were going to do last year. But Giannis, and I said on Twitter that we forget how dominant a healthy, focused Giannis is.
Right.
He's good, man. Like he's like best in the world again, Giannis.
Yeah, and I think the big difference is another year of Dame being in Milwaukee, getting comfortable. He said it last year, Jack. He wasn't very comfortable. He's used to being in Portland, coming home to a house full of kids, and he was there his whole career, so probably knew the city of Portland like the back of his hand. He's the man there. And then you go to Milwaukee where you don't know anybody. You're in a new house, new environment, new teammates. So I think Dame looks a lot more comfortable. He's very close to being Dame Dollar and Dame time that we're used to, Jack. So they looked pretty good last night in the Super Cup, Jack. I love the way they celebrated last night, though. They definitely celebrated, but didn't go as far as the Lakers did last year. Wasn't quite pouring champagne on each other.
I was
Chris
like,
out of nowhere. Chris Bosh came out of nowhere.
His boss, oh my God. He's never going to let it. He's never going to let that down. Oh, he's one of the greatest names of all time. And I was like, I'd have been like, let's take the champagne with us. There's no way I'm going to leave it there on ice.
Can't leave that there.
And Giannis got him. And Giannis looked so focused, so serious. And I think, he might have took his foot off the gas. After you win that first chip, you may think it's going to be a little easier.
Right.
And he looks back to, he looks like the guy who didn't win before. And
right.
The way he was driving Caruso. Now, this style of basketball is not as popular no more. Everybody wants to shoot 30-footers. But putting that shoulder in somebody's chest, I saw that one play, man, he had Hartenstein in like the 10th row. And we forgot that he can do that.
if you can't stop it, why would I do
Do
what
it
everybody else is doing if you
every
can't stop this?
time. Yo, I was impressed last night, man, with them. And they probably still can make another move to even add. And, you know, when you put him and Brook Lopez, man, having two big guys on a team still wins the game.
Absolutely.
And that's why I'm looking like, you know, they may be a more difficult challenge for the Knicks. I mean, for the Celtics coming up than I thought, because Porzingis cannot be taken. He's going to be out for the whole series trying to guard Giannis. You gonna put that head down, yeah, man. So I was impressed, and I think this was good for Doc Rivers because he needed that. Because he know if they lost, we was gonna clown him. I know he know. If anybody watching, I know he watching the show.
Listen, that leads to our next segment, Jack. Are the Bucks for real? Are they a true contender, or we just, you know, getting a glimpse of something special for a short moment, and they're going to go back to that 1-6, 2-8 Bucks that they started the season with last year? I still think there's some holes in the team. I still think there's some areas of improvement. Chris Middleton is not quite the same player. I like that they have him playing backup point guard. Did you notice that?
Yes,
He's healthy.
That's
him
excellent move.
Yeah, I like that. But
I like them playing that. He did that a lot against the Nets. Remember when they went to and that made a difference. Him bringing that and him allowing Giannis to roam. Yeah, I wish they did that more. That's one thing I was Giannis. He don't bring the ball up as much because with Middleton and with him, he's in threat for the alley. He's in the dunker spot more. I want him down there.
Yeah. And I think that if they can get a little bit younger, you don't realize how old the Bucks are. You figure Chris Middleton is not a spring chicken anymore. Dame is in what? It's like 14th season? Something crazy.
Man. Like everybody's in their 30s, right?
Yeah. And you figure in Brook Lopez, I think Brook Lopez is in what, like
he's up there.
17th season, something like that.
Yes.
He's been around for a long time. So, yeah, I think they need to get a little bit more younger and a little bit more athletic if they are going to truly challenge the Boston Celtics. Knock, knock, Jack. Knock, knock, Jack. If you need to go, Jack, I can run my mouth.
That'd be crazy.
Listen, we do everything live on this show. You just disregard, act like you don't hear the knock. But yeah, they're truly going to have to get a little bit younger if they want to challenge the Celtics. The Celtics have a little bit of everything. They got youth on their sides, they got athleticism on their side. When Porzingis comes back, they got height, they got defense with Holiday. So seeming right now that the Boston Celtics are still the team to beat. And you never know once the New York Knicks really, truly find their stride, what they're going to be. But the Bucks still got some work to do out there in the East, Jack, if they're truly, truly going to be a contender. What would you add to the Bucks, Jack?
This is another wing guy.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to – I wouldn't play to the Celtics' hand. You gotta bruise them. And they can Portis, Giannis, and Lopez. They can bang Porzingis around. They can also. They can.
We don't have to say that.
You say that on the show. We are grown men.
We are grown men. We do not have to say that because I apologize. The immaturity came out of me because I apologize.
We only can say it on IG DMs. It's only. Say it all we want with nobody about it. But I think I would add a younger because I really think a sneaky pick when they got Gary Trent Jr. Mm-hmm. He could shoot. He was on fire last night. He was sneaky, and I thought, but I just think they need somebody else to guard Tatum. I don't know who on their team.
Tatum or
Middleton. Yeah, Middleton would take that a year or two ago, but he can't do that now.
Yeah,
so that's where I see that.
Not young enough.
Yeah, you gotta, because those dudes. I think if Middleton's in the early 30s, those cats are still in their mid 20s.
Right.
And the only way the Bucks beat them, the Bucks they gotta make it an inside game. Don't try to outshoot them. Don't try to out. They gotta play how they played last night. Just attack, and I think the deciding factor is if they got a strong, healthy Giannis, anything can happen in that series. Because he messed around, get a charge, and injure somebody. They was crying. I just saw a joke. They said everybody wants to be physical till you see number 34 coming.
Fear the deer, Jack. Fear the deer.
I forgot that's how he used to play, man.
Those are some broad shoulders he's coming down the lane.
We used to like when he be like, they don't want none of that. I get it. No. I get it.
But the same thing that kind of hurt Shaq in the playoffs back in the 2000s is going to be those free throws, Jack. They're still counting the 10 on the line, and
it was still crazy last night.
Seconds. Oh, my God.
When he missed the first 4, I was like, oh, they're going to lose. But and here's the thing I was telling somebody. Ben Simmons got to take it. Giannis still goes. He still is not shying away. No matter how many times he misses, he is not shying away from the free throw line.
No. And if Giannis can get to a couple years ago, I think he was about like 71%. If Giannis can get to about
40 points a game, he scored 40 points a game.
Oh, man. If he can get to 75%, he would definitely be averaging
8 points a game, probably.
38 points. Yeah. And so if he can get there, I think he will truly be unstoppable. Yeah, it's hard to say this year. It's been such a weird year for the NBA. It's hard to say, like, who is Giannis the best player? Is it Joker? Is it Shea? Is it like, I think early on in the year, we might have been saying Anthony Davis. Who's the best player in the year? This year seems so wide open where anybody can win it this year and anybody can be MVP and considered the best player in the world right now, Jack.
I think where this year, you look at Joker, he got the stats, the gaudy stats, and SGA is phenomenal, one of my favorites. They're probably going to have the best record. I think we're Giannis, and we often forget about Tatum. Tatum best player in the league, probably putting up 27 a game. Tatum probably is going to have to be a little bit more vocal just across the board because he's so quiet, he's easily to be forgotten about. Luka's got a big personality.
Yeah.
Giannis got a big personality. Joker is at least funny. And even
he doesn't care.
SGA is a fashion guy. So everybody's got a thing. And Giannis, dad jokes, he's a funny guy, corny guy sometimes. Hopefully
definitely corny.
About that. So but that's his thing.
Tatum just playing. Corny. He tells dad jokes.
He was trying to order that cheese steak a couple years ago in Philly. I was crying, man. The mushroom.
He doesn't take himself seriously, is what like.
That's why that's why I love so much. And I think I would put him in the lead because his defense. And last night he just started blocking them boys' shots.
Yeah,
I forgot he was a game changer like that. He kind of reminded me like, yo, I'm still Giannis.
Yeah, and I
thought he slowed down. I thought he slowed down
a little bit. It looked a little bit, but not to change the subject. But I think Tatum just needs to like smack somebody.
He has something like I don't like.
He didn't fight or something.
I didn't think he got mad enough. Like he should have gotten mad. He should have been like, yeah, I don't like. He not during the Olympics, but when they played Golden State, I didn't like how he treated me. Kerr, like some of that would get you like, I like Tatum. Like he don't got like fire.
He needs to like not get a haircut for a month or something.
That's his problem. That barber is. I know that barber's in his pocket.
Magnificent.
Yo, it don't matter if he got the afro. It don't matter if he got the fade, the Caesar. That shape up is sharp. We gonna find out 10 years from now he had a toupee on like Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey fooled us all them years. Cat said he had a man unit on. That's it. What?
Steve Harvey's hair never moved.
Now we look at it like, yo, it wasn't a shape up. It was a thing.
He put that shape up on.
Well, you're right about Tatum, man. People want that fire. Like Luka, even though you hate him, he whines so much. He got so much passion. He's so passionate. The only way SGA, as I said, he's too cool for school too, but he's a big fashion guy. So he gotta,
he
you
has a
give him a
little
pass.
fire to him too, though. Like
Yes, he talks like on Instagram. He be talking.
Oh yeah. He talks
like
heavy.
I remember him talking about Curry. I couldn't believe it. But Tatum's such a nice guy. I think it works against him. Like even our boy Embiid, when he's on, what I love about him, he welcomes it. He welcomes it. He loves being the villain. He loves it, man. And I think that makes the voters not forget you. Man, we Tatum, okay, they the Celtics. They're gonna be good. He's gonna have 30.
You almost expect it. They're taking for granted, Jack. For granted, Jack. But I tell you one place Tatum will be, Jack. The Segway King is back.
Ooh,
I tell you one
back.
place
We needed him.
He's back. I tell you one place he will be. He will be at the All-Star game this year. And the All-Star game has a new format this, Jack. So I had to do my homework with this, Jack. So
you and everybody else. Goodness gracious.
So let me break down some of the particulars of the new format. So we got so it's going to be February 16th at the Chase Center, home of the Golden State Warriors at 8 p.m. on TNT. So for the first time, the NBA All-Star Game is going to feature a mini tournament. So it's going to have 3 different teams, Jack. Like
work.
Yeah.
It sounds like too much work.
3 different teams, and Kenny, Shaq, and Charles Barkley are going to be the coaches of the team, and then Candace Parker is going to have the Rising Stars. Whoever wins that, she's going to have a team, and it's going to be a mini tournament, Jack, and a great incentive as with the Super Cup, some cash involved, Jack. So with some cash involved, so for the 4 teams participating in the NBA All-Star Game, they complete for a prize pool of $1.8 million, Jack, regardless of how much money they like. Everybody likes money, right? So each player on the championship winning team will receive $125,000. Imagine if Giannis gets that. That's $625 in the last couple months on top of the check. Got his own money.
Jeez.
And then each player on the second place team will receive $50,000, and then on the third and fourth place team, they'll get $25,000, Jack. So slightly different format. Don't know if I'm thrilled by it yet. Duver inboxed me and said, "What are your thoughts?" I didn't even have a response. It's like the Super Cup. I don't know if I fully understand it yet, Jack. So what are your
inboxed me? He asked about me. I said, I got a headache trying to read these rules.
Yeah.
I was like, and here's the problem. If it's 2, and we watch basketball all the time. We have a basketball NBA podcast. If we're struggling to understand it, the average person who just comes in because they know Curry and LeBron and Durant going to be there is going to struggle. They're going to say, what the hell is going on?
What is this?
Yeah,
what is this?
And here's what's funny, Kevin Durant killed it already. You hear what he said? He said, I hate it. It's the dumbest idea. Like, why they ask him? He know he's supposed to at least be like, I'll give it a no. He's like, I hate it. He said, go back to East versus West. And I start applauding. Just simple. Just do that, man.
Yeah, the All-Star game, I mean, it was cool with the pickup basketball. I like that idea. But it was time to go back to East versus West and just to have some pride in, the East beating the West and the West beating the East. And, just go back to, that 90s format. I mean, with a format all the way up until last year or so, last couple of years.
3,000 years.
Yeah, it wasn't broke.
I thought, the one thing they may be able to fix, and, baseball, I don't know if it does it anymore because I don't watch baseball as closely as I used to, whoever won had the home field advantage in the playoffs in the World Series.
Let's do something like that.
That'll be a game. You won't tell about somebody take it seriously. You gotta. I don't even think the money, all that's cool. Of course, they want some money, but if something's at stake by some playoff spots and somebody get a bye or something, you'll get them competing. They be out there fighting. So I don't want to turn on you. So we're gonna have all these additional games plus the shootout, Rising Stars. Is there gonna be a dunk? Like, that's a lot.
It don't need to be. It don't need to be a dunk contest.
That dude, that fake Sixer.
and Ja Morant.
Yeah.
If they're not in it, it don't need to be a slam dunk contest.
They can do regular dunks. They just need that star power back in there. What was his name? McClung?
He's down there at Orlando now. Yeah.
Oh, he's the ex-Sixer guy. Yeah, he got some crazy dunks, but we don't know his name.
No.
And Ja, if they had a dunk off between Ja and Anthony Edwards,
Ant-Man.
it'll be standing. They could sell the tickets. It'll be insane.
That's all I need. And a healthy Zion Williams.
Keep forgetting. He is exactly, man. Oh man, that'd be incredible. But this game, this tournament,
healthy Zion Williams, Ant-Man, and Ja. You're breaking records.
Telling you, man, we need to put that on a poll question. Who do you want to see? But I think those are the three. They usually have four. I don't know who's the fourth person. I like that young boy down there in Atlanta. He always in the highlights. I think his name is Johnson. Trae Young always throwing. He gets up. He ain't got the name, but he always getting somebody.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, he jumps up.
And I don't want to hate on it too soon, just in case the NBA be like, "Can you come cover and give me some free passes or something?" I love the idea. Silver. What we got? Mr. Hogarth saying amateur dunkers.
You mean dunkers versus pros?
You mean the dudes that be now? I like that.
I like that idea. Like the YouTube dunkers, they're doing things that these NBA guys can't get.
I see you, Ox.
Shout out to Jock. Listen, we got West End on here representing.
I see it, man. Now. That's a bunch of cigars. They smell like cigars. Like cigars and sneakers in here.
But I love the idea that Ron brought up, though, the pros versus the amateurs, because some of those guys that are, kind of
is that real stuff they be doing?
Dog, they're doing things we've never seen. And the thing about those guys is they're fearless because they're not worried about getting injured. So those guys are trying things that 860s and all this crazy stuff. Doing an 860 from the foul line. Like, how do you even do that? But that's a good idea, Ron. I like that. It needs something.
And I'm wondering, you think that back in the day, Nike would be like, Jordan, we need you in here, grow this brand. Now you think they're like, we don't need you in there. Adidas, Ant-Man, please don't go in there. Or is it a
now, Jack? It's such a business.
And I think that's what LeBron got in. Now LeBron should have got in. He's not a creative. He ain't got. He's just a power guy. He gonna fast break. He gonna reverse it, do the windmill. He ain't.
But this is the star power. But was Dominique really a creative dunker? Not necessarily, Jack. I think LeBron and the dunk
swag on this dunk
similar.
Yes,
but LeBron jumped so much higher though, in the star power, like you said. But we're talking about when he, back in the early 2000s. Obviously not now, but you figure in 2006, 2007, 2008, if LeBron would have jumped in it.
And you got to think like, and people give him a lot of flack, but we ain't seen Wade in there. Wade should have definitely been in there, superstar, just to get in it, to keep it going, so it wouldn't be where it is now.
Back in the day, it meant something. That slam dunk championship, and that's where I feel like Kobe was the last of that kind of generation of understood it. He took All-Star games seriously. He knew that for his legacy, he had to get at least one slam dunk championship.
No.
He had the swag when he was in it, did it as a rookie, kept his warm-up on, did the, after he dunked it. Like, Kobe was the last of that generation that really, really got it. And that helped build the NBA to what it is now. And then I just think that players now are just so content where it is. They talk about how viewership and everything is down this year, Jack. Like, we better be careful.
Man, that's why they're going to put everything on streaming. They already make it. It's already that's where NFL on Christmas on Amazon. That's where they're headed. You're going to have to watch Peacock. That's where we're moving to because of the ratings. But, imagine the hell Vince Carter would have got.
If he
in
did
the year 2000, he would have skipped. We couldn't. That's what we talking about it. When he was in North Carolina, we can't wait to get him in the slam dunk contest. He couldn't wait.
Imagine him coming to watch. watch these other non-dunkers, and
I
you
know
on
they
the
be like,
sideline. Listen, go out there in street clothes. Go on out there. I don't care what you got on. Put you in the big jeans. You in the big Jabot jeans. Go.
the big Jabos. You hear that, Josh? Jabos.
Huge Jabot jeans at that time too.
Huge.
But yeah, Jack, it's the business has kind of got in the way, Jack. They don't want the players to get hurt. So we'll see what happens.
Who was the last star? I guess Dwight Howard. And we can say was a legit superstar.
You would have to say,
and I like it. And one thing I like about him, he should never let Nate Robinson slam on him.
No.
You had to know it's the competition. You better get Shaq. You ain't supposed to do that on. No, I was like, yo.
There's a lot of other tall guys that you can dunk on.
I'm in the competition with you. I said he's probably the last one. Even like Aaron Gordon and Levine, even though they may have the best one, they don't got the names. You put them two light-skinned brothers together, I couldn't tell them apart.
Especially back then.
Who are these skinny dudes flying from the they was flying.
And that's before Aaron Gordon had his dreads, so they would both low haircut. Couldn't tell them apart. One had a black jersey on, one had a red jersey on. That was
like they both won the trophy. Give them both the trophy.
Oh man, that was incredible. Yeah, we'll see how this new All-Star format goes, Jack. But,
I'm planning on being. I'm trying to work on being there. I'm trying to figure it out. If I can sneak us, we get some passes. I'm gonna throw them your way. Shorter guys look. He's right. Yo, I saw the fake. Speaking of shorter guys, they had Spud Webb on the sideline, and they said, "Can he still dunk?" And he dunked it, but he like ran up on some steps or something. I got to shoot you that. Yo, you see
he clearly hopped on a step stool. He's
yo,
like
it was the
right now. Nah.
It was the worst edit of all time, man. But he's right.
It was like a double pump, but it was like a double pump, but he stepped up. Like he didn't do that. He didn't do that.
Ox is right, man. I'm sure, like when you got Steve Francis, this is how good Vince Carter was. So good. Steve Francis probably would have won it almost every other year, except for Vince Carter. He was incredible. And McGrady,
and he couldn't palm the ball.
It was that one time he dunked, the ball was on his wrist.
Franchise could not palm the ball, Jack. Incredible.
I loved his game, man.
Yeah, the shorter guys. I'm with you, Josh. The shorter guys. Nate Robinson was an incredible dunker.
Oh, yo. How? That's amazing.
Yeah, man. So we shall see with this new All-Star format. Time to switch
again, if y'all want to send us to the All-Star game, we'll take back everything. We'll delete this episode so fast. Hit delete so fast.
Say whatever you want us to. We'll say it. Tell us what to say. Tell us what to say. Tell me what you want me to do. All right, Jack. So let's switch gears, Jack. So for the public, my partner in crime didn't want to do this next segment.
Oh man,
so you got to bear with him with this next segment. So off air, we were talking about our beloved 76ers, Jack.
Oh man.
Not the greatest year. So
not the greatest year.
They're currently 12th in the Eastern Conference. Not a place they saw themselves being, but my partner in crime posed the question. And it's a valid question. Should the 76ers tank this season? Because before you answer that question, Jack, let me tell you a few people that are rolling over in their grave this year.
An obituary.
Allen Iverson's mama.
Oh, braiding his hair.
Is rolling over in her grave. I don't
braiding
know
his hair on the side.
I don't know the man or the woman's name that owns TGI Fridays. Over in their grave. Charles Barkley, Billy Cunningham, you name them. Rolling over their grave.
Yeah, you know who's rolling? My boy Pat Croce. Pat Croce.
He's coming down from the ceiling, rolling over in his grave.
Andrew Toney here. My white boy Mike Jaminski. This kind of players they gave Barkley to work with.
Matt Geiger. is rolling over.
forgot.
They're still paying Matt Geiger, rolling over in his
I forgot about Matt Geiger. Oh, Todd McCullough. Oh, we had some. Oh, it was rough watching those guys, man.
Oh, George Lynch can't believe the effort.
Samuel Dallenberg. I hated his game. Oh my! I was like, God, why did you make me 7 foot? I would have been 20-10 at least. He can't get 2-2.
Michael Carter Williams.
Yo, I
just believe the effort.
He's an analyst on NBA TV now. I was like, that guy looks familiar. Got a ponytail.
Listen, it don't seem like he's old enough.
Yo, he should still be playing. Now you stumped me with this one.
Jakar Sampson.
Yo,
who's that, Ron?
Yo, I'm stumped. Yo, I forgot.
Whoever they is, roll over in their grave.
No, Ron has season tickets since 2002.
Since high school.
He just seen them all. He just seen all kind of players. I gotta look up Jakar right after we're done.
God, man, these guys are rolling over. Man. And I was looking at some of the stats for the Sixers before we came on. You figure 6 games? Embiid has only played 6 games? Is it 6 or 9? Let me look.
Yo, how many times he's going to have a facial injury?
Oh, my God. 6 games, Jack. Paul George, 14 games. Maxey, who you really feel like,
yes,
wants to be out there, even though he hasn't played every game, 18 games. Joel Embiid's averaging 20. Is even? I mean, he probably won't even be an All-Star, Jack. Unless he gets voted as a starter, he won't be there.
Yeah. He probably. And the thing about it, it wouldn't be as bad if Joel didn't talk so much trash, or talk. Period. Like, we don't want to hear you. We said it in the first episode. I'm not playing back to back. We don't need to know it. Whatever y'all playing, fool us. And the Sixers did us such a disservice by the terrible way they've handled this. It's been a complete disaster from top to bottom.
My God, Jack.
It's terrible, man.
And the worst luck the Sixers have had all year. You figure the Paul George injuries, that's not him. Like, no, nobody makes their leg do that. Nobody makes their leg hyperextend like that. Like, that's just bad luck, Jack. Oh man, and we had the Rookie of the Year, Jack.
Oh, you want to talk about when I started believing in that in our team was cursed when he got injured. I was like, how did he tell his meniscus?
Did you see his live today or the video he put up?
No.
He was high as a kite coming out of surgery. He ended the live video with, "Shout out to Six God, Drake, we the best."
Oh no!
I said, somebody take this camera from him. Somebody take it. He's enjoying those drugs a little too much. Take these drugs from him, man. It poses the question, Jack: should they tank the season, Jack, or do we think it can turn around?
Here's what's funny though. They're in 12th, but if they had like a 5-game winning streak, it'd be like in 7th. That's the only thing that makes me be like, if it was insurmountable, I'd be like, let's go for Cooper Flag. And this is crazy. This is a great draft class. Ron Harper's boy near me in Rutgers is incredible. This is a 10 deep NBA draft, like the kind of the opposite of what we saw last year. Like, they got some names. So, but we can't handle no more tanking. We did it the most.
But we did it the most.
We got the least out of it.
But this is the thing. Do we see Embiid being healthy come April? I mean, that if he's 100% healthy, okay, like we go for it. But I don't have confidence personally in him that he's going to be healthy. And it starts and begins with him, Jack.
I just noticed that says "back from the dead." That's hilarious.
I was on the couch looking like the crypt keeper all week last week, Jack.
but with Embiid, I don't trust him. I don't trust what Nick Nurse is saying. I don't trust Without Moore. I don't trust anybody when it comes to. They've lost that with me. Like I don't believe it. Like y'all knew when he was done in July that the camp was coming in late August, preseason in September, season in October. Y'all didn't have no PRs come out. How we gonna roll this out? What kind? We still don't know if he's injured or y'all just resting him with that knee until he got the fracture. I know, like man, the fan base has just been through it, and I'm scared to listen to a 97.5. They lucky the Eagles is winning. It's because the Sixers still sliding under the radar because the Eagles having success. But February
since you brought it up.
Oh, I know this is an NFL podcast.
It's not. Well, you brought up the Eagles.
Let me log out.
You brought the Eagles. For those that don't know, he has the purple and black on. We put a beating on you guys last week.
Who's he? What's he? Who's he? What's he?
Who's he? What?
Who's he?
But this is the thing, Jack. I don't trust them this year, Jack.
That's the problem, man.
So with that being said, I personally, not that anybody cares what we think, right? But I personally would tank, Jack. Shut it down.
Here's the thing. He shouldn't have
played in the last summer. He shouldn't have played at all.
Yeah, that was a mistake. And one of my bulls hit me up. He's like, "How many years do you think Embiid has?" I said, "He making squeak out 5."
And that's
you talking about years? He making get 5, but he probably ain't got 2 great ones left. And here's the thing: is one of these years? That's I was like, he ain't got time, and he don't got time. Here's what's crazy: we dogged Anthony Davis.
Yep.
Anthony Davis out here playing. Anthony Davis looking stronger. He's playing. Kawhi ain't playing. It's Kawhi and Embiid.
Got Anthony Davis looking at it like these guys never play.
Exactly.
He got room to talk. These guys will never play. You see these guys
playing in July. He's playing in July.
Played every game. And,
he's 6th man. So I'm like,
crazy,
and
right?
I wish if they was more honest and upfront and with what was going on. Man, we're still in the blue, man. I'll be reading my boy Keith Pompey. If y'all follow the Sixers Philadelphia Inquirer, he be grilling them, and he ain't get a clear answer about Embiid all since the summer.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah,
and then I'm sad for like Maxey, who's just incredible.
Yeah, and another just can't catch a break. Like Maxey getting hurt. All the top players getting hurt, Jack. It's been a real weird season, Jack. Weird season, Jack. Well, Jack, you know what?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
You know what time it is, right?
Get this show out of here. I knew I should have did it. Now I need a drink. Wednesday night.
It's time for my segment of the week, Jack. That is
sir.
Fact, Jack. Stat of the week. This stat is a little bit unbelievable, Jack. So in today's NBA, where everybody shoots threes, the ball boy shoots threes, the coach shoots threes, they're just jacking up threes, Jack.
Yo, you won't shoot a coach. You won't shoot one around Joe Mazzulla though.
You block it, Jack. Don't try to block it.
Stop.
The Hornets and the Bulls, Jack, made history. When they combined to miss 75 3-pointers in a game.
I didn't
75,
see one. Let me tell you, did you see the highlights?
75. There was none. There was none.
Yo, I saw that. You see stuff on Instagram, or like, that's a fake. That's got to be fake. Like, how many shots are they to take in NBA games? What was the score?
I don't know.
75 misses. Yo. Hey, people, you're like Steph Curry changed the game. And we want to give him all that credit. He got to take this blame. Because he got people out there.
He takes the blame for that.
Yo, you got to take like that. You, Dame, y'all got people thinking. And I was saying before he had a bad game, I was like, guards, watch SGA. Because you have a better chance of having that kind of game than being Dame, Ray Allen, Clay, and Curry. That's rare. That's rare. But I saw that. What was it? The Blazers against who?
It was the Bulls versus the Hornets.
Oh, Bulls versus the Hornets. So LaMelo probably missed 14.
Man, it was
Adam
some
Levine
crazy.
missed 14th. I'm trying to figure out who all missed the threes. Like when you watch the film, like did they make
Man,
any?
I don't know how you could 75 combined, Jack. It's only four quarters. It's only four quarters.
Think about that. Like that's almost 20 a court. I heard the Celtics beginning of the season, in the beginning of the season, they were going to take 73s a night. I was like, yo, 50.
That's unreal. That's unreal.
That's like this. The way the game has changed so fast, that just that is just. And what are your feelings about that? Am I being an old man?
I mean, it was good for the league until it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was good for the league until it wasn't. I mean, the people that can shoot them, shoot
Yeah,
them.
I wish they shoot them. Like that's the thing. The people that can shoot them, it's only a few of them who can really shoot them. Here's what's crazy: Kevin Durant doesn't shoot a lot. They take more than Kevin Durant,
right?
And I would want him to take more,
right? So yeah, Jack, that is this week's. That's
one of the worst stats of all time, right?
Yes,
one of the worst
Jack.
of all time.
Yes, Jack. So it's that time for shout outs, Jack.
Yeah,
who you shouting out this week?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna shout out these two lames that was on the show with us tonight, man. Shout out to Joshua Ox, Lucas, and the talented 10th, Sharon Hogarth. They should tap it in there. Talented 10th, right?
Shout out to
you don't call it the airport, he calls it the Clearport. That's his name. The Clearport Hogarth.
Listen, shout out to Rainbow Elementary. We all those are all Rainbow guys.
Oh,
right?
You better believe it.
Rainbow guys, right?
Man, yeah, same school.
Slip
That's right, Rainbow. So Rainbow and South Brandy wine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to them rebels. South Brandy wine rebels.
Yo, man, they knocked the school down. I had a tear in my eye.
Man, you know I live right down the street, Jack.
Oh yeah, man. I probably was. When I was like, yo, that's wild. Is North still up?
North is still up. Yep.
That can't be
North
a better school.
So Ron wanted you to know that he doesn't like your sweatshirt, Jack.
It's lemon lime. That's what Yana said. It's lemon lime.
Listen, Jack. This week I'm shutting out Mrs. Carter, Jack, because I was the biggest baby.
That poor woman. I should have checked on her.
Saint. And not only did she take care of me and nurse me back to health, she got sick in the process. So shout out to Mrs. Carter, Jack, for putting up with it. I don't know if you remember the Martin episode when he was sick and he said ring-a-ling-ling.
No. He was like, we rubbing too hard, but you putting the vapor rub on him.
I was a baby, Jack. I was a baby. Oh man.
Was it stomach or chest, nose? All of it?
All of the above. All the above, Jack. Any of my enemies, they can have it. They can have what I had.
Yeah,
I
COVID,
can give it
the flu, pneumonia, that's all of it.
I had everything, Jack.
Yo, I can handle anything now. You know what I can't? As I get older, I can't handle a headache.
I had a headache for 7 days.
Oh, you cancel me. That headache. No, man.
I went to the doctors. I said, fix it. He said, what hurts? I said, everything.
What does it hurt?
He said, what hurts? Is it around your temples? I said, it's my brain.
Yo,
my brain
it's a fire in my head. Oh, man. I can't take that, man.
Yeah, Jack. So that is it for episode 8, Jack. We were back. We are officially back, Jack.
Oh, listen. Won't be back next week. It's Christmas.
Next 2. Technically,
right, New Year's.
New Year's. So you're going to miss us for a little bit.
Man, we're going to be working on you. Watch the rerun.
In 2025.
I might go live and just talk smack. Well, with no episodes. But, we might have to figure out something if those Christmas games are good. You might have to see us the day after Christmas. If they're good.
You might see some great games. A random live. Like, where these guys come from?
Something happened. Something happened. Yeah. You got everything smart to say for the people. I know you got to have some wisdom after being in the valley of the shadow of death.
The other side is dark. but I'm in the light now.
Came here to take over the game. Yeah. Stout. Still. Ain't know what's going on. Yeah. It's still politics as usual. Life looking beautiful. Talking real heavy. More heavy than the usual. Shook the whole world up. That type of motion new to you. To us it's a throwback. Losing we don't know that. Only give them our facts. That's exactly what y'all lack. Always show the people love so they show us love back. Yeah.